If you can be with this guy for 10 years and he still doesn't want to propose to you, meanwhile somebody you meet in 6 months will want to get married to you.
Would you feel embarrassed?
Exactly.
Okay, would you feel embarrassed, or you would accommodate that?
Or will it turn you on?
And you as a fella, you as a young man, the lady comes to propose to you.
You say yes. It's nearly done then. Everybody shouting to the man, say yes, say yes. And the man will say yes. One person is earning more than the other. Society does not have to know that it is the woman that sponsored the relationship or sponsored the wedding. Nobody has to know that I'm the one that paid for everything.
Hello viewers, you're welcome to another amazing segment of V3 podcast show where we explore vision, value and voice with inspiring guests who gets to share their thoughts, their insights and their experiences. Are you looking for that podcast show where all you want to do is just to explore, learn and grow? Then trust me, you are on the right platform. You are on the right channel. I am your host, Munachi Agunwa, and today we're going to be delving into a very beautiful topic, quite controversial but interesting as well. Okay, and if you have not subscribed, if you have not liked, if you have not engaged our channel, please, I'd implore you to do that right away because we need you here. Okay, we need all of you here. Let's get right into the topic. The topic for today is, why are successful women still single? I'm sure you took a pause like I just did, yes. And in that case, should they go ahead to propose to their men? I'm not alone in this conversation. I'm not alone in this, okay? I'm having a very beautiful, beautiful lady in the house, in the building. And she is...
My name is Debbie. You can call me Tigress.
Okay, Debbie. Ebony, beautiful Debbie.
Oh.
You are welcome on the show, Debbie.
Thank you.
So we are asking a double-edged question today. Why are successful women still single? And in that case, do you think they should go ahead to propose to their men? What do you think about this?
Okay, answering the first question, why are most successful women still single?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's a thing of like ego or on the part of the men. Like they feel like this lady is already high up, so like she might not respect me, she might not submit to me, so they do not want to approach somebody who is above them in the social ladder. As for the second question, should women go ahead to propose? For me, no. I would not do it. I would never do it, and I do not think women should go ahead to propose. That's just my opinion, though.
Okay, Miss Debbie, you know, looking at the society today, we have a lot of societal norms around this whole women proposing to men. Statistics has proven that women who are highly educated, women who are experienced, women who almost has it all are still single, regardless of all of these that they have. And some of them even has gone further to make the resolution not to get married. Okay? And then you are saying that it is because of the men's ego,
yes,
their pride, okay? And they don't want their lady to, you know, lead the relationship to that light. Okay, no, but now for a lady having all of these, she has the money, she has the wealth, okay? She has integrity, she has it all. Don't you think it's a bold step on our part as a lady to pop that question still?
No, I don't think so. I just feel sometimes some men might take it like it's like being too forward, like you want to take charge of the relationship. Okay, because you have the money, you have the class, you feel like you can make decisions on your own.
Wow.
Choosing a life partner and even going ahead to propose is not a small thing. It's actually a serious, like, you must have like thought it
Thought
through.
about
So it's
it.
a very big decision for a woman to actually go on her knees and ask a man, "Will you marry me?" I've not really seen it before. I don't know if it happens or boy. It feels weird to me. Normally, culturally safe, like the African culture, it's a man that should actually make that decision or take the bold step of actually proposing to his woman, not the other way around.
You're right, Debbie. You're right. And just like I said, societal norms, cultural views, the general public's eye view, right? Even our own view, our own personal view. That's true.
Even nature self does that for me. The natural order.
Okay.
The man should take the decision.
Right.
Yes. They will lead, will follow.
They'll lead, will follow. They'll lead, will follow. Okay, Debbie. Look at it from this light. Okay, a lady is in a relationship.
Okay,
we're not talking about 3 months relationship. We're talking about a relationship that has progressed from a year and 6 months, 2 years. Come on now, 3 years, and this man is still not willing to propose. Okay. She feels everything is okay in the relationship. She feels literally everything feels safe for her. So, taking it to the next level. But he isn't popping the question.
Okay.
In that case, why not she?
Okay,
pop
so
it up?
I feel like that case now.
Yes.
2 things.
All right.
The first one, it might have been like she made the man too relaxed. Like, yes, that's why it's not popping the question, because every benefit is going to get in marriage. She's already giving him. You're already doing wifely duties. Why just being a girlfriend?
You hear that?
You're not making him serious.
Okay.
So it will not be serious to want to wife you. Like,
interesting.
You're already cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing the dishes, you're even putting resources together to get things done. So it would not feel like the urge or the necessity to propose in that kind of scenario. The second one, I feel it's a relationship. It's 2 people working together as one. So if you're having that thought that my man is not coming forth to propose to me, and you want to get married, you can go ahead and have a conversation with him. Everything is communication and putting heads together.
Conversation.
Don't just go ahead and pop the question. Like sometimes when a man proposes to a lady and she declines, she says no, I'm like, did you people not talk about it before? Like, yes, it's like a surprise thing. Like, you don't know when he's going to do it, but you would have had conversations that what we are doing is leading to marriage. And so if she feels like everywhere is safe, they have everything, so what's holding him back? Like, talk to him. Mr. Man, what's the problem? Like, first of all, as a lady safe, biology, like the biological clock is ticking.
That's
women age faster.
That's another thing.
Have the conversation with him that my body is not, like, my age is not on my side.
Right.
I'm growing old, like childbirth and everything, complications and everything. So let's just start early and hear what he has to say. That's when you know if he's serious. His reply will determine if he's actually serious. Like, if he has you in mind to want to get. Some people, when they reply you know that this one does not take me serious. He does not want to get married. But when he replies, you know that probably he has plans. So thing and thing is holding him down. It all boils down to communication. Like, just talk to him and hear his own opinion. Hear what he has to say.
Exactly. Communication, having an open conversation with your partner is very key. Okay, that is the first step. That is the first step. And then and then she mentioned something again, age. Come on, fellas out there, we beauties aren't getting young. Okay, you fellas at 50, at 60, at 70, you can get yourself a very young lady. All right. It's not a preamble to this conversation. Okay, still I feel like we should all be understanding of one another's individual progression in life, and that is by having an open conversation. Yes. And whenever your partner brings up that conversation to you as a guy, you don't need to shy away from it. Okay, be open, be truthful. Okay, at that point it could be that maybe he's no longer even feeling the relationship and he's looking for a way to
he's just thinking like, we've gone for 6 years, how do I tell her after 6 years?
Tell her after 6 years? You understand? But nobody is beating you. Come on, it's about having
you.
I'll strangle you. Okay.
For 6 years, you're not telling me you're not doing it.
Come on now.
You wasted 6 years of my life.
So please, fellas, okay, have an open conversation. No one is beating you, okay? Just be open, be compassionate, be understanding.
You say your reasons for holding back. Is it finance?
Yes, exactly.
Is it emotional maturity? Is it family? Is it anything? Or probably she has bad character that you want her to change. Hey, you talk.
Right, that one too. So please, guys, age is a roller coaster for us, and we're not even joking with it. We're not joking with it, okay? All right, Debbie brings me to the next question. You know, in our society nowadays, most of us ladies, okay, we have tend to classify being proposed to, or how do I put it? We have merged being proposed to, you know, fitting it into our actual worth as women. So there you go by saying two friends, right? One of them just got proposed to by her guy, and the other one, you know, maybe dating this guy for 3 years, hasn't been proposed to. She's having this form of jealousy, like, oh, my worth, my self-worth
does not value me, does not rate me.
Yes, my self-worth is not appreciative enough. You know, it's like there's something my friend has done to herself to improve herself that I have not done, that had made this guy, you know, not to have popped the question even up until this time. So the question is, do you think being proposed to can be related to a lady's self-worth?
Sometimes it can. You know, we overthink.
Sure.
So
sure.
For the overthinkers, it might relate, but I still do not think if you're with this guy for like, I still feel a man knows what he wants still. If you can be with this guy for 10 years and he still doesn't want to propose to you, meanwhile somebody you meet in 6 months will want to get married to you. It's still the same you,
that one.
but two different men.
God.
It's still the same you, but two different men. Exactly. So it's not. I don't think it actually equates to your self-worth. And if you have high self-esteem, you know that you're good, you're okay as a lady.
Yes.
You have character. You're making money.
Yes.
You're a good wife material. So it does not equate to like, and you should not compare yourself to your friend. Your friend might be pregnant and just jump into marriage proposal like that. You will not know.
You wouldn't know.
Or they are trying to get something. That's why they just got married. You don't know what's happening in the other person's relationship. So it does not equate to self-worth.
It does not equate to self-worth. Okay, ladies, you heard that. Okay, being proposed to does not equate to self-worth. Okay, oh, my man just got me engaged and all of that. It is beautiful. Okay, but if that boosts your self-worth, if that should, you know, elevate your self-worth, it means probably you had no self-worth before.
Exactly. No self-worth.
You might want to check it. Okay?
It's a thing of joy and excitement, but
actually it
does not equate to yourself.
It does not equate to
Everybody has your own time. Everybody has their time.
Yeah. So as a lady, we would urge that you build yourself, okay, build your self-esteem, build yourself all around, financially, intellectually, emotionally, you know, have that balance in your life so that whether or not the proposal comes, you're okay. You're still moving, you're still you, which is all that matters. Okay, now, Debbie, for a guy who actually wants to propose to his lady, you know, they are good in their relationship. These two are really good in their relationship. Everything is okay. He wants to take it to the next level. But financially, he is incapacitated. And probably this lady, you know, has it more than him.
She earns more than he does.
She earns more than he does. Exactly. And she has thought about it and like, okay, I know my man is trying to make, you know, advances towards this. Why not I, you know, help him? Why not I cut him some slack and just pop it? What do you think about that?
I think it's actually a great idea. Like, that's why people are getting married. One person does not have it all. Like, one man cannot make an island. One single tree cannot make a forest. So it still boils down to communication. When they have the discussion, that's why you have to be open, truthful, honest in the relationship.
Yes.
You know how much you are earning. You know how much your partner is earning. Both of you know, like, the inflow of income,
Mm-hmm.
like monthly or yearly or
Mhm.
something. One
Mhm.
person is earning more than the other. Society does not have to know that it is the woman that sponsored the relationship or sponsored the wedding. Nobody has to know that I'm the one that paid for everything. Exactly. That's why the man is the head. Like you make him, you inside he might not have, but to
Yeah.
outside people they'll think he's the one doing it.
Yeah.
Something like that. So it boils down to communication. Oh, we're ready to get married,
Yeah.
but I'm not financially capable.
Yeah.
She sponsors it, and they are good to go. I don't
They're
see
good
anything.
to
I
go.
don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong. Yeah. So far, out of the little he has, it still wins.
Yeah.
She can. That's why she's helpmeet, according to how the Bible puts it. So
According to how the Bible puts
you bring your own, I'll bring my own. You wash my hand, I wash your hand. That's how it is. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that's actually a great idea.
A great idea.
If she's certain that the guy does not actually have money, some men used to lie.
This one you're re-emphasizing on that part.
Yes,
you
so
mean
if she's
it's
sure,
like
like,
deal breaker for you?
Because some people lie about their income in relationship.
True.
They can hand. They might be earning probably like up to 500k. They'll tell you they're earning 150. And you don't know, and he's lying like that. But he's spending the money outside. So if he's truthful about his income, you're earning more than he does. Actually, sponsoring. Nobody has to know. The public, like, keep them confused. They don't have to know.
They don't have to know
that you're the one that sponsored it or you're the one that is the breadwinner.
You know, this thing she just talked about, having to keep it off social media, off the public's eye, it's a big deal. Okay, the most important thing is having a conversation with your partner, an open conversation. In fact, that's the summary of this. If you ask me, talk it out, have an open conversation about it. And then as for you, the man who indeed doesn't have it just yet, and you have this truthful and honest plan to take things to the next level, and you have a conversation with your partner, try as much as possible to be open about your income, about your financial state. Okay, because it is one thing for it to be completely shut out from the public's view, and it's another thing for it to be, an exposed reality at the end of the day that you're actually not being truthful. When she finds out, I don't think you might like the outcome. Okay, so being open about it, have honest conversation, support each other, be there, and trust me, whether or not she has, whether or not you have, you both are going to lead the relationship to the prominent side. Which is wedding. I guess, which is wedding. Okay, Debbie. For the guys, okay, so how would you advise a guy? Okay, let's say like the guy is now, okay. The guy is like, he has found himself in a situation where in a situation where his lady has finally proposed to him, let's say in the public's view, okay, and then he's trying to deal with all of those, in his family, amongst his friends and everything. Let's just say it happened, it finally happened. How would you advise a friend who is a guy who had come to confide in you regarding this? Exactly. What would you do? Well, how would you?
I'll first laugh.
Okay.
Because it's a funny situation. But I don't think anybody would accept it. It's not pleasant to the ear that a woman actually asks for a man's hand. I don't know, it doesn't sound nice to me.
Debbie, but it has happened before. Like, guys, it has happened before.
Okay, so I don't know, maybe they will reschedule the proposal and he will propose to because me, I will not accept it. I don't think his family members. I don't even think his family members will accept
would
it.
be in support of that marriage.
But if he's okay with it, he's the one entering the relationship, not his family.
Not his family.
So if he's okay with it, they can forge ahead. But if he's not okay with it, have the conversation with his partner. Let them reschedule it. Let him kneel down.
Be the one to propose.
Yes. The woman can sponsor it. But why is he wasting time? Why are you wasting
time? Pop the question already.
Exactly.
Pop the question.
What are we doing in a relationship for 6 years? 8 years, what? Don't waste time.
Okay. Alright, now Debbie, for some men, who really you really, really want to be the breadwinner in all that goes on in the relationship.
Okay.
They want to lead the relationship to
They
the
want to be the
permanent side.
provider.
They want to be the provider. They want to be the head. Okay, and sincerely, they do not have it.
Okay.
And even when they do not have it and know that their partner has it, they still wouldn't want their partner
to
help. They know their partner has it.
Okay.
They've had a conversation already. But he doesn't still want the partner to push on with it. Like it's more like he wants to wait for his time, when things are quite stable with him, when the income is now, coming in, when everything now seems quite palatable.
Okay.
What would you advise such a man to do? Because, I wouldn't see it in this case. I wouldn't classify it in this case as ego or pride.
Okay.
To some extent, it could be, okay? But I really would want to see it from that end, that particular kind of man, has self-respect. Okay? He does not want anything at all to... If actually, he doesn't want it to be heard in the ears of the public that whatsoever it is came from the pockets of the lady. Do you understand? So in that case, for a man still striving to attain that permanence in his financial, endeavors and all of that, what would you advise such a man to do? And he's really willing to take things to the next level.
Okay, you will put your head down and you cannot do life alone. Sometimes you need help. You cannot just shoulder all the responsibilities alone. Sometimes, even if you are financially stable, it get to a point where you still like something will just happen and things will just turn around. You still calm down. You still need help. So it still boils down to communication. Like maybe if she's pressing for the marriage or something, and you have a talk with her. It's not like I don't want to get married to you, but I want to be standing. Like I want to be standing on my 2 feet. You have to be able to stand on your 2 feet before you can lift somebody up.
Of course.
And if she's a woman that loves you, she will even pressure you that I can actually take it. Nobody has, like I said, nobody has to know outside there is a woman that is sponsoring it. That is if it's not, like they say, don't allow parrots to feed you. If your woman is not talkative that tells everybody everything, don't allow parrots to feed you. For a woman who can tell a circle of friends now that even a circle of friends will not allow. If she's actually a good woman, nobody has to know that she's one that sponsored, and she can even use money to help the guy. And she can actually build the guy from like probably he does not have, she has through connections. She can help the guy. If you really want to get married, talk to her. I want to get married to you, and it's just understanding. I want to get married to you, but I don't have the resources for now. But I really want to get married to you. What if you don't make it in 10 years? She will still sit down and be waiting because you want to stand on your feet. Please open your mouth and talk and ask for help. Thank you.
Okay, Stella, so you heard that. Okay, now this is not just about your ego or your pride. We know that we have really amazing men out there like you watching now who would want everything, to come from your pocket, even as you push forward to proposal and to settling down with your wives. But regardless of how it is, however it gets to be, you don't have it all. You have confirmed you don't have it all. You have been truthful to yourself and to your partner that you don't have it all, and she is willing to help. Okay, it is not a bad thing to succumb or to oblige to that. It is not. Okay, it is not going to bring down your ego in any form, in as much as you're still striving, in as much as you're still doing what you need to do as a man. You're going out there and you're hustling. Okay, so it's not completely exactly. Yes,
you need to
give yourself some credit. Cut yourself.
Rely on some shoulders. And then only you cannot shoulder everything.
Okay, Debbie. This conversation is in 2 phases. So more like we've dealt with one aspect of it, which is if women should propose to their men. Okay, I think we've talked about it from different facets. Now, looking at it from this other facet, there are women, high-class ladies, okay, who have decided not to get married. They have it all.
No, a bad thing.
And have decided not to get married. What do you think the reasons would be?
Maybe in two ways.
Okay.
Some women never have pride. They'll be like, okay, God is my education. I did BSc, I did masters, I did PhD, I'm this one, I did this one. I'm working, I have money, I have how many cars.
Okay.
I will not come and be doing wife for one man, like I'll be on that with my hair. Can be some women have pride, like they might not want to submit hair. Or it can also be like men are not forthcoming, so she has accepted her fate that since I'm okay, I'm stable, I can stand on my own, I can do things, so why do I need a man? Or some of them, maybe before they rose to that stardom, before they rose to that height, maybe men have dealt with them and they have decided that when I have money now, I'll not come and allow another one man into my life that not work for the money. The man will not still eat from where he lost. So it's just maybe it's just their decision. That, oh please, you cannot do life alone now. Even God gave Adam Eve. You cannot do life alone.
Wow. Okay. If you ask me, I would think largely, that question boils down to the fact that so many women has experienced series of unrecovering heartbreaks. That's the word. They've not healed. Okay, and then everything they do in life is not about them. They focus on themselves alone. They are productive educationally, they improve themselves financially, intellectually, they are geniuses. Come on now, the list is endless, guys.
I think that's like once you've been able to like there's some certain stage, like it's just like normal human being now. Once I've gone through some problems and I've been able to solve it on my own, I'll not feel the need for another person. So once the woman she's educated, she's working, like she's high class, she will not like really feel the need to have a man. Like what a man can do, I'm already doing it for myself. So what's the need to have a hair? Then that's when you now see them, instead of getting married for children, they'll just go for surrogacy and stuff like that, because they feel like they have it all. So why do I need a man? What the man can give me, I can give myself. So I don't need a man.
Okay, Debbie. So in that case, do you think it is a bad thing in the eyes of society for a woman to decide completely not to get married due to one or two of all of these reasons that we have seen?
It's a decision. Society will not help you enter the marriage.
Exactly.
Society is not marrying the person for you. It's your decision. Whatever works for everybody.
Whatever works.
But I still feel like you cannot do life alone, please.
So that's her own thoughts. You cannot do life alone. Still, it boils down on what you want for yourself.
It's your preference.
It's your preference, it's your choice. But you have to be very truthful about it, okay? Before you go ahead, accommodating the view of others. Because Miss A did it this way, you want to do yours that way. You have to be sure, do I really want this, okay? And in spite of the fact that you've encountered a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of, breakfast, you've been served breakfast in time past, trust me, you can heal. And when you heal, you can accept love again. Okay, you can love and you can be loved. You just need to open your heart to it. Okay, so I think in a nutshell, we've been able to deal with the topic, we had on ground today. So guys, we hope you have learned a thing or two, maybe. Okay, so we leave it up to you. As a lady, a high-class standard lady, you have it all. You're in a relationship and your guy is not forthcoming the question. Would you pop the question? That is you as a lady.
Give us reasons in the comment section.
Give us reasons. And you as a fella, you as a young man, the lady comes to propose to you.
You say yes. A lady is kneeling down there. Everybody shouting to the man, say yes, say yes. And the man will say yes.
Would you feel embarrassed?
Exactly.
Okay, would you feel embarrassed, or you would accommodate that?
Or will it turn you on? Will it turn you on?
Would it turn you on? So please, guys, let us know in the comment section. We appreciate your engagement. We want to hear your story.
I'm not shy, but Let me know if you want to do it. Tell me why.
We want to hear your stories, guys. We want to hear the heartbreaks. We want to hear the things that you think, okay? We want to engage with you soulfully in the comment section. So please pour out your heart to us, and we will definitely give responses. We are definitely waiting. She's waiting. All right, guys, that would be all for today. We thank you so much for staying with us. Thanks for watching. We're gonna see you in our next segment. Till then, stay happy.
Subscribe, share, comments. Bye.
Bye, guys. We love you.